It feels like the world is in a storm right now. Turn on the news and you hear about conflict, political division, wars, economic uncertainty. And a lot of people are asking the same question. Where is God in all of this? That question isn't new. Jesus' disciples asked it too. In the Gospel of Mark, chapter 4, Jesus and his disciples were crossing the Sea of Galilee in a small boat. Suddenly, a violent storm came crashing down. The waves were breaking over the sides of the boat. Water was pouring in. These disciples were experienced fishermen, men who had been in storms before, but even they were terrified. Meanwhile, Jesus was in the back of the boat, asleep on a cushion. Finally, the disciples woke him up and cried out, "Master, don't you care that we are about to perish?" Jesus stood up, looked at the raging storm, and spoke just a few words. "Peace, be still." And immediately the wind stopped and the sea became calm. Then Jesus turned to his disciples and asked them a simple yet cogent question. "Why are you afraid? Where's your faith?" That question reaches across 2,000 years, right into our own times. We've all seen storms come. They come in the form of chaos within nations. Sometimes we see them in our own communities. And of course, they come to each of us personally. But the lesson of that boat on the Sea of Galilee is simple. That storm was real. The fear that the disciples felt was real. But the Savior was still in the boat. When the world feels loud and chaotic and the storms of life are overwhelming, remember this. The presence of storms does not mean the absence of God. Sometimes the most powerful act of faith is simply remembering who is in the boat with us. And when God speaks, even the wind and the waves must obey. Whatever storm you may be facing today, ask in faith and trust Him.